So he's wearing tights, like women's tights. That is really weird. Super weird. Okay, so we got a little bit of body work done right there. I'm gonna sand it down with 180 and then put another, probably one more light layer of we got this color changing stuff, pretty cool. Evercoat Pro Grade color change filler. So apparently it changes it to green, I guess. It goes from purple to green. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool to see. It's been on there for about 2 minutes so far. Then after that, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of primer. And then for the back bumper, I got some professional grade adhesion promoter. So we're gonna sand down the little cracks back there on the back of the bumper. And then that'll make it look a lot better. And then spray the adhesion promoter after I sand it, and then put some primer on that too, so we can get this car ready for paint. Again, there's those sexy wheels. So inside of the wheels, the drums, they were like super rusted and stuff. So I painted that temporarily till we get some new drums on the back of that with some new pads. What I'm gonna do is too as well is probably put some new tires on it. That's a good possibility, but I'm really stoked to start doing the exhaust. I'm gonna put unequal length headers on the car. We got the WRX seats inside the car. The interior looks a little bit dated, but we'll get that cleaned up. So we got stuff on the top of the roof that we got to touch up too. Sand that a little bit, put some primer on that too, so it doesn't come apart like the paint job peel up and stuff. But I'm sure the body shop, they're going to shoot it with the sealer. They keep trying to sell me the sealer, but I used to work at a Mako back years and years ago as an assistant manager there in the shop, and I would see the whole process of them, how they paint the cars. And one thing I noticed, if the customer didn't pay for the primer, it doesn't matter what paint selection they pick, because they got it priced out like $6.99, $7.99, you know, $10.99, stuff like that. But one thing is, Mako, when you get the cheaper option, say the enamel paint job for $6.99, people don't know, but they think they're actually getting enamel, which in reality they're not. They're actually getting the urethane paint for that higher price of like $8.99 and $7.99. They don't even carry enamel. From the shop that I worked at for Mako, they didn't carry the enamel. They didn't even shoot that stuff. So I'm gonna try and go with the cheapest option, see how that goes. It's definitely gonna look a lot better than what it looks like right now, because it looks like complete dog shit the way it looks right now. I'm not sure if this is primer on the whole car. I think it is. Let's just hope that the paint sticks well. I'm sure it will, but anything is gonna look better than what it looks like right now. That is for sure. Here's a little bit of the original color of the car. If you can see that, it was kind of like a speckly blue. We can actually see it a little bit better in the door jambs. But yeah, there's that color right there. It's got a little bit of flake in it. Maybe some pearl, I'm not too sure. But we're going to be going back a blue color. I can't tell if we're going to go back this same exact color. I don't think we are. This is a pretty good color. I know a lot of people have painted their cars like the GC8s and just the rally cars in general of this year. I seen one guy, I forget his name, he's on YouTube, but he painted his car back the same color as this. Like, he had a lot of work, like what I need right now, but he didn't have like wing options and stuff like that. But there's that color right there. It's like a blue. I've been used to working on like Mercedes Benzes and BMWs and stuff. That's what I've been owning. Not that I can necessarily like super afford it. I mean, there's times where I can really afford it and then times where it just sucks owning them. especially when you have to go in there and do the maintenance and, you know, repair other components. But on this car, I can tell you it's definitely, it seems like a lot of things like with the engineering is a lot cheap. Well, not cheaper. Well, actually, yeah, cheaper, and just not very much of a build. So apparently this is some sort of antenna. I don't know if it's like a radio antenna or what, but I'm unsure of how old these wheels are, but there's normally a number on there to where it says the date. I don't really see it at this time. Actually, it might be right there. Maybe the 18th week of 2022. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's my little repair I got going on right now. We'll let that dry up and get it sanded down and go from there. So I got everything sanded down with 180. So all these little rust spots that were kind of coming through, like right there and stuff like that. So all that stuff is sanded down perfectly. Got the window masked. If I do get a little bit of overspray, I'll just hit it with a razor blade real quick. But got this already up and prepped. I'm gonna put a little bit of primer. I am at the beach. I'd rather not do this like on my street. But yeah, we'll just shoot it real quick. And then we're gonna sand that down, try and get that level. And then we're gonna bounce. Well, actually, we're gonna put a little bit of primer too though. But then we're gonna call it good. We're gonna try and do this within like 20 minutes. It'll probably be like 30, but. So it's been about a week and a half, maybe two. But as you can see now, the car is all black with primer. I've been working on fixing all the minor like body things, like some of the light rust spots. But she is looking way better than she was. Way better. The front, it's all black. I've been cleaning it up, making it all clean, going over everything, checking everything out that needs to be replaced. So far, I've done some spark plugs. I've done some really good NGKs, some of the best ones I could find. And then also some new valve cover gaskets, some Felpros. It was already supposed to be at the paint shop, but I went to the paint shop and they were trying to charge me a bunch of money for a lot of little things that I could do myself. So just wrapping up with those things. There's that beautiful wing that we all love. That iconic look. But anyways, I figured I'd give you guys an update real quick on it, as I'm in between the process of getting the paint done. But yeah, that's it. We're over here by the beautiful beach. It is raining outside, sunny over here, but somehow it's raining right on top of us. I guess from that little cloud to that big mass over there. Beautiful Sunday here in California. But yeah, there she is in all her glory.